Get ready for an epic adventure down Japan's deepest gorge. It takes determination to make it there and requires perseverance to finish. Those who accomplish it are rewarded with some of the best views in Japan, but watch your step because it's a long ways down. It's time for our biggest Life in Japan adventure to date. We're hiking Kurobe Gorge. Well, I am off. Does it look like I'm going for a big expedition? Because it sure feels like I am. From here, we're going to go to Shinjuku and catch an overnight bus to our destination. Kurobe の一番有名ことは何ですか？
今は紅葉。
紅葉。
でも一番深い渓谷。Deepest gorge.
A few months ago, my friend Kazu told me about a trip he was planning to do, a hike through Japan's deepest gorge at the height of fall. I immediately knew I wanted to go along. Little did I know the true scope of the adventure to come.
Okay, we're ready for this thing here.
It's looking good. We got a nice comfy seat here. Give me my privacy curtain.
Kurobe Gorge is located in Toyama Prefecture, a 6-hour overnight drive to the northwest of Tokyo, to the other side of Japan. And we are on our 2-hour train ride. Is this to the trailhead or do we still have one after this?
One more after this.
One more after this.
There's a scenic train.
The scenic train.
Oh, come on, all right. Now we power hike to the next train. We are just gonna make this. It's like a miniature train.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my coat on, man.
All right. It takes several hours on trains just to get to the trailhead. The last train you ride on is one especially built to service the interior part of the gorge. You see some incredible sights along the way, and the drop-offs are enough to take your breath away. It makes you wonder what else lies ahead. That's a bridge for monkeys. I don't know how the monkeys made it, but... It's trying to clear off, John.
Yeah, it's trying to go. Look, there's a hole.
There's a hole. We can see some blue sky. Come on. We are finally at the end of the line here. We're going to start our hike. Okay, here we go. This is it, right? It goes up fast. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Last year, 5 people died.
Last year, 5 people died on this. Thanks for bringing me here, Kazu.
This year, only one person.
Okay, we're going to keep it that way.
Yeah. Starts out quite interesting.
I was going to say, boy, this starts off with a bang, doesn't it?
It's like a 200 or 300 meter climb. Straight up. And then it'll be flat. So 40 minutes of climb. My goodness.
So this first part of our trail just goes up, 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 and then it'll level out. We're getting up there.
We are.
Look at that. Lots and lots of stairs. More. Oh, there's some color coming out. That's a cool sign. Ooh, downhill. When's the most treacherous part of this trail?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Wearing the official cap today as we are trekking. Hopefully we're going to see some really cool fall colors. The big part of the climb is done. Now we get to start traversing. We're going to get over to the gorge.
Hello, look at this amazing view. Yeah. 1 hour there's Nate.
All right, we're going to do this thing. Starting to get a look at the gorge that we're going to be hiking. There's the trail that it just winds along the side of the gorge and goes up away. just beautiful up here. My goodness.
Yeah, this is where it became dangerous now.
So as if it's not dangerous enough, if the fall won't get you, the power lines right next to you can. So. We go around a corner. Ah, this is incredible that they even could build this here. If whoever built this is watching, thank you very much. Please comment and let me know. But this is incredible. Look, it just goes down. My goodness. Ah, 素晴らしい。ありがとうございます。気をつけて。はい。Oh, my wire's back. Yay. Wow. Got some thick grass here. Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka?
Almost looks like a trail there, but it wouldn't be a trail, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Slide.
Yeah, slide.
Monkey slide.
Leave slide.
We've been going for how long now? An hour and a half, maybe?
Hour and 40 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes, and it just keeps getting more and more beautiful. We'll probably take a breather here in just a little bit, if Kazu lets us. I've never ever been on anything quite like this. Look at the colors here. Oh my goodness. We're getting into some good stuff. Uncle Tim's gonna capture this, remember. Looks like we got a little cave here. Lower bridge. Because me and my backpack aren't getting through otherwise. I think I just crushed my lunch. So we're gonna camp out on the trail tonight. So cook our own food, set up our tents that we bought, our sleeping bags, and hopefully there's some nice soft earth, or at least flat earth, we can put our tents down on.
Well, we should be getting close to our marker.
Ooh, getting close to the lunch marker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, handrail. There's probably no way to tell from the video just how far down it goes right there. Minasan, どうですか? 明日は日本語だけの日?
今日も大体。
カズさんは英語だけ。反対の日。There's the river way down there. You can see how the path just cuts literally right through the mountain. Look at that. I have to bend down here because otherwise my pack gets stuck.
Wow. Before they had it, looks like the path went around. Stuff is still over there.
That's right. They did have it going around.
Wow.
Lower bridge. We hear a stream. That's a good sign. That means our rest/lunch area is nearby. I got some of my food out. Today I'm having some beef jerky, nuts, and a peanut butter and jelly that John inspired me to make. How much time are we looking at to get to the campsite?
Oh man, well, we're about 3 hours to go if we can keep a decent pace.
There's the trail we're about to follow. Gambarimasu. There we go. Right on. So here's where a tunnel goes in. We gotta turn on our lights and go in this tunnel, and it's gonna go through this whole ridge of the mountain and come out the other side there. All right. Here we go.
Wow! How do you dig this thing in here? They start curving and hope they made the right. Here, guys. Yeah. Wait a second, let me take a picture of you guys.
It looks to be a little steamy in here, or foggier. Sugoi. This is certainly just an absolutely wild trail. Amazing. I'm glad I had waterproof shoes though, because my feet were in the stream. There was no way around it. You had to duck so low to get through that tunnel so that backpack could pass and then walk through water at the same time. Bum 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 bum. It's clearing up over there, and this right here just drops off like nobody's business. Kimochi ne.
That is quite the place.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
What in the world?
Hold on tight.
Yeah, hold on tight with both hands. Watch your back.
Oh my goodness. That one moves. That's even freakier. Sugoi, sugoi.
Okay.
Can you see them? Do I need to get down?
That's the understatement of the day.
Kyotsukite. Dude, it's true. You shouldn't look down and try to walk at the same time. Oh man.
That was, I guess, where the station was, huh?
Yeah. From our vantage point here right now, you can see where we started this morning. Way down at, what's the name of the station?
Keyakidaira.
Yeah. Just doesn't let up. It's awesome all the time. It's the nature paparazzi team here. Approaching a waterfall here.
Oh, look at that.
We have deemed this place a place worthy of a break. Break time. This trail is amazing, but I am really glad my family is not here, because this is not the type of trail to bring a family on unless they're grown and able to handle it. Going under the waterfall. Our break is over. We're going to try to make it to the campsite by 4:30. That's our goal. And we've got about 2 hours of hiking left. Whoa. What a gorge. What a waterfall. Holy cow. Get a little bit of everything on this. Yeah, that's definitely not that waterproof.
Let me take a picture of where we're going to be tonight.
And now we can finally see the campsite. There's a couple tents, plenty of space for ours, an onsen down there. That was just the motivation I needed right there. Campsite in sight. Get some hot food, get a tent set up in my sleeping bag by 6 p.m. You think all is good. I can see the campsite, and then they hit you with a huge stair, which only makes me assume there's going to be an even bigger one going down. Is there an escalator up here? It's like, yeah, we can see it. Okay, and I'll just go up this huge cliff face and then go back down it. Oh, there it is. Across the valley there. We made it. John, you have quite the tent there, bro. Whoa, chichai. Here's our tent for the night. Uncle Tim and I are gonna be very friendly. Well, we're heading down to the onsen now. I don't know how much I'll be able to show because, well, you get in naked. Girls and guys take turns, so they're not in at the same time. But tonight there are no girls here, so it should be cool to have some onsen time. We got back from the onsen. Now we're gonna have a bite to eat, and we're gonna get to bed early tonight, like 6 or 7, because we plan on waking up at 3 a.m. so we can get all ready to go at 4. Is that right?
That gives us 12 hours to do a 9-hour hike, so we can try to make the last cable car out of the gorge. Got some pepperoncini. Pepperoncini. Oh yeah, looking good here.
No, Kazu-san wa?
トマトとチーズのリゾット。
トマトとチーズ、リゾ。いいね。
3 minutes to gourmet dinner.
Gourmet.
Gourmet.
It's so dark now, you can barely see the sky. We're gonna sleep and then get up early, 3 o'clock.
星が見てた。
Good morning. It's a little after 3 in the morning. It was kind of a rough night's sleep, pretty cold. Had to get up in the middle of the night for the bathroom. That was really cold. Then after that, I slept pretty well for a couple hours, and now we're ready. We got to hit it early today.
4 o'clock and we're on our way. Got the heart rate going nice and early. Oh, my shoelace came untied of all the places. I wonder if I shouldn't tie it real quick.
ちょっと待って、ブーツ、ネットブーツを僕直してる。
Yeah. Woo! It is warm in here. Holy cow. Our path has brought us right over the dam. You can barely see it, but boy, that is a long ways down and it's just roaring. All this walking around the dam, you have to look out for these little signs to know which way you're supposed to go. Well, it keeps on getting lighter and lighter. And now we're heading up to a big bridge which crosses the other side. Looks like a suspension bridge. Whoa! Holy cow!
Oh my word, this is makes me a little bit nervous.
Oh my goodness.
This is kind of crazy.
Oh look, let's look, picture.
Oh, you guys.
The trick is here, I am not looking down.
Well, it feels safe, but man, there's a wobbly bridge.
Wow! Oh, here's the bridge we just crossed. Have you ever crossed anything like that? You have? Oh, I've never have. It'd be very hard to fall through that. God, that's difficult. I spent the night on the trail. It got too dark on him. That guy was 77 years old. His first time out here. 77. A lot of people come down this trail from the dam and then they walk down. We're actually going up the trail. But the nice thing is if you're right-handed, then you get to hold on with your right hand the whole way. Here's the gorge we're walking along. You see the river down there, beautiful blue rapid water. And our team.
Come on guys, try out your wings.
It's about 7 a.m. right now. We've been hiking for 3 hours. So we should be about almost a third of the way done with today's hike. And it's gradually going up along this gorge. The gorge gets further down and we go further up. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Boy, the sun is shining way up there. That's awesome.
Hey John, turn around to it. Kazu-san, kao dashite.
Whoa, look at those cliffs up there. Those are amazing.
Look at those beautiful colors up there.
To say it's a bit of a drop right here would be an absolute understatement. Oh, a break. What a novel idea. We have another suspension bridge here, which is being photographed. While we enjoy some coffee now. Subarashi now. Crossing another bridge. Oh my stars alive. Holy cow. This river runs into another river cutting through another gorge there. This is incredible. So blue. I'm gonna relish this here right now. Woo! Ah! Just scene after beautiful scene after beautiful scene. Taki.
Jimmy-san, Keyakidaira. We're going through a waterfall. What in the world?
You got a little wet there, huh?
Yeah, the waterfall kind of got me there.
Yeah, me too.
That was adventure though.
That was adventure. Sugoi. The peaks basking in the sunlight way up there, and the waterfall coming down, and getting a drink. Go. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, we've been going down a lot recently. It's about as close as we've gotten to the river. And so begins our ascent into this tight gorge. It looks like something out of a Wild West movie, doesn't it? Yeah. John! Indiana Jones, dude. Indiana John.
Indiana Jones.
Dude.
Oh. Why
Oh. to drink.
Wow, look at this rapids, this water. It's amazing. It's amazing, Nate!
Wow, this is like Disneyland without the wait time. This is probably the most legitimate use of my GoPro I've ever had. What we call a two-handed wire part. Ooh, take it up a notch, huh?
Yeah, be careful.
That was tricky. Man, it's like flat out rock climbing, huh? We are getting the full sun on that mountainside. Looking over to what we're about to do. We're walking into the first sunshine of the whole trip. And we just saw a sign that says it's 8 kilometers to the dam. John figures we've done about, how many kilometers so far?
Maybe about 12.
Maybe about 12 kilometers. Sun shining down. Look at this path here.
Here we go.
This is a huge up and down. I tell you, if you're gonna do the gorge, you gotta pay the price.
Yeah, right.
Oh, konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? The place is not made with foreigners in mind. It is so bright out here. Look at this waterfall here. Water just shooting down. So we're enjoying some, well, I wouldn't even call it lunch. This has been such a long day and it's still 10:30. We have some of the last push coming up. A stairway that's supposed to take 40 minutes to climb all the way up this dam. Our next landmark that we're looking for should be a bridge. And from there, I believe it's 2 hours. My legs are sore, but they're very strong. They're doing all right. My feet feel great considering all that we've done so far. The shoulder's a little tired. The body's definitely tired, but feeling good. Yesterday at this time, we were just getting started. Maybe we've been going about 30 minutes, huh?
Just got to the top of that first hill.
Yeah, we had just got to the top of that first hill. Oh, go for a swim real quick. How's it taste? Good? These rocks are really tiring to keep walking on because you have to make a decision every time you go to make a step. John calls it decision fatigue. Oh, a short break from the never-ending rock fields. These red markers right here, you see them on the rocks? Those are key. It can be hard to tell if you're going the right way in the middle of a field of boulders. hard to not take videos of everything that looks just so incredible here, like this. I love the fall. The fall is my favorite season, and what a way to experience fall this year. Awesome. So blessed.
There we go. Right at the top you can see the top of the dam.
Oh, our first look at the dam. It sure is high.
That's a long way up.
We're gonna have to climb all the way up there. Conserving our energy here for the last big push. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the dam, and we're getting some of the spray, and there's moss on the rocks.
Giving everybody some raisin power, do you want some?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Raisins never tasted so good. Boy, not to be outdone by any of the other bridges. Here? Oh, incredible. After crossing that bridge, it signals the last major part of our hike, which is a 40-minute climb to the top of the dam.
The best stuff right here, man.
That's right.
Grinding it out.
That's right. But this trail is being very kind to us right now, so I hope that kindness holds out until the end. And we are already about the height of the dam, which is great. There's Tateyama. That's where we're going. It goes up to the train that goes through the mountain, and we're going to come out on the other side and stay in a hotel way up on top of the mountain. A pretty awesome end to an incredible trip. Oh, hallelujah gozaimasu. And here's the dam bursting with the water. The last 2 flights of stairs. We made it to the top. And we're at the top. We're at the top. Kazu's already enjoying some victory ice cream. I got my treat for the top. It's water cider from this area. It's a very special moment here.
After our 25.3 kilometer hike, 2 days, I'm celebrating with a payday.
Payday. He's been so gracious to give us little pieces too. So here we go, guys. Let's celebrate.
Okay, itadakimasu.
And with the cider, it is incredibly good. Kazu took the celebration to a whole new level. Eating gold ice cream, it looks like. Now that's a big celebration. Oishii?
Oishii.
We did it! That river right there. 25 kilometers of hiking along that ridge. What an epic adventure. What did we do there? Starting with the overnight bus.
Overnight bus, we went to Toyama Station, and then we got a train, and we went like this on the train all the way over to Keyakidaira. And then we started hiking yesterday morning, and we hiked yesterday and today, and then we got to the Kurobe Dam today, and now we're right here, and we're gonna take the cable cars up over here, and we're gonna go through the mountain, and we're gonna stay in a hotel on the other side of Tateyama.
Here we go. That pop up. The other cable car. We did the cable car, and now the ropeway. This sure beats taking the stairs. It's amazing. There's cables there. It's all one span. You don't see any poles all the way from here to where it
Yeah, why did we
comes
hike
out.
up, Nate?
Oh, why don't we? Woo! And after all that, so that's Tateyama there. Way up on Tateyama. Here's our lodge where we're gonna stay in. Oh,
we're almost there.
finally. Yoko ganbarimashita. Shuten. Mina, otsukaresama desu. Our room. Oh, yeah. いいね。
畳ベッド。畳ベッド。
面白い。Oh, we're ready for dinner. Yes. Oh, this food looks delicious. There we go. お疲れ様です。皆さんはよく頑張りました。So John, with the final details of the day's damage.
Oh yeah, we climbed 1,000 meters today.
Wow.
Really? Yeah, with all the ups and downs.
So how many steps did we do?
3,500。35000。
35000. So 35,000. 35,000. I'm gonna say 40,000.
Oh, Sanman Nissen.
32000.
32,000.
Wow, it snowed last night. First snow. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is good snow for building a snowman.
This is the highest level onsen in Japan.
Eh? I'm really glad we didn't have to hike in this yesterday, man.
Take pictures in the snow first.
That's right. Pictures in the snow. We got them first this year.
Yeah.
So we're on the bus now, heading back down. Shomyo Falls.